Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Exotic Gaming. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. In today's video, I thought it would be really cool to show you all some Call of Duty Warzone Mobile gameplay from March 7th of 2023. Yes, I am making this video a little before I am posting it. This is a pre-recorded video because I'm going on a vacation. Want to be very clear about that to start. This gameplay is both from me and my friend Zero Care Bear on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to him for some good Warzone Mobile content, his link is down below in the description. And then I'd also like to show you all fake Warzone Mobile, or fake Modern Warfare 2 Mobile, whatever you'd like to call it. This is a simulator. It's not a full-on multiplayer online game, but it's made by some random guy in China that just wanted to make a cool-looking mobile game that was basically Modern Warfare 2 weapons and reloads, stuff like that. And it's very, very impressive. You are not expecting this game to look this good. But we're going to start off with some Warzone Mobile. I just wanted to show you all some gameplay, some highlights of some of the stuff that looks good in this game, and we're going to talk about some of the things that I like and I dislike about Warzone Mobile. Now, I give Warzone Mobile a very, very hard time because I want this game to look as good as possible, and it's taking a very, very long time for them to get out of this Australia beta test. I don't know why it's taken so long. It's been in this test for months at this point in time. And it's entirely possible at the time that I'm posting this video, there is a new test. And if that is the case, then I will be putting a pinned comment down below letting you know that there is a new test and whatever countries it's in. But at the time that I'm recording this, this test is in Australia. And for somebody like me, who's in Florida, all the way on the other side of the world from Australia, that means I have the highest ping possible when playing this game. And it gives me a pretty difficult time, I'm not gonna lie. Now, when you look at gameplay from Zero Care Bear, for instance, he's a lot closer to Australia. The game looks a lot better, and it actually looks pretty smooth. Now, do keep in mind, he is playing this game on the top-of-the-line devices like the highest-end Red Magic phone and an iPad Pro, probably the top-of-the-line model of the iPad Pro. So, yes, of course you would expect the game to look good, but fact of the matter is, the game does look good on at least some types of devices, and that is worth mentioning. A lot of games can't perform well at all on any types of devices. You could probably list off some of them, but at least Warzone Mobile is getting there, and I fully expect this game to be decently optimized whenever a global version finally does come out. It's made by Activision, has a lot of help from different Chinese companies. They know what they're doing when it comes to optimization. It's not going to be nearly as optimized as Call of Duty Mobile, for instance, but it is going to be decently optimized. And if you can't play the game right now because the game lags way too much or it just says it's not compatible for your device, don't freak out just yet, because I do think the game is going to get a lot more optimized and work for many more devices later on down the line. Now, some of the things that I really like about this game is I love how the overall weapons look and how they're designed. I like how a lot of them actually feel, you know, even though they feel kind of sluggish, and that is one thing that I dislike about the game, they just do feel pretty good, and it's very satisfying when you get kills in this game. I do rage a lot, and the reason I rage is because, as I said, servers in Australia, I'm in Florida. It basically gives me like 50% power whenever I play Warzone because it takes me 2 times as long to kill anybody because of this ping issue. But when you do get a kill, it feels very satisfying. Just the sounds that the game has feels like you did a good job. And oh, if you get a sniping headshot, my God, it's like the best feeling in the entire world. Even better than Call of Duty Mobile. I'm calling it right now, okay? It is really freaking satisfying. I like how the vehicles feel in the game. They could be better, but they are better than a lot of other games. A lot of games cannot do vehicles at all, but they're doing a somewhat decent job, and I would bet that the vehicle gameplay is going to get even better as time progresses as well. I love the different game modes that Warzone Mobile has. Blitz Royale is my personal favorite. It's a very short battle royale that basically lasts like 7 to 10 minutes on average. You still have about 45 to 50 players, 40 to 50, let's just say 40 to 50 because a lot of times it's not full. But these matches are very intense. It's almost non-stop action, and I love that about a battle royale. For me personally, I don't win very many battle royale matches, and it sucks when I play for like 30 minutes at a time in a game like New State Mobile or PUBG Mobile, and you know, I get to like the 5th place position and then I die. And I invested so much time into the game and then I just completely lose everything. And it's like, do I really want to go back and invest another 30 minutes to just die again? In Blitz Royale, that's not really a worry, because if you die, chances are you died in the first half of the match anyways, and even if you die right at the very end, you took, what, 8 minutes of your life? Who freaking cares? You can go back into another one and play like 4 different times to equal out the same amount of time you would play in a PUBG match. It's really nice, and that also means it's just a game that works really well for like people that don't have a lot of time on their hands. If you want to sit down and really grind out a game for hours at a time, yeah, there probably are better Battle Royale games that you can play. You know, Farlight 84 is one of the best out there right now, and maybe I'd go for that game. But if you just have a very short period of time, you just want to play a satisfying Call of Duty game, then Warzone Mobile is pretty much your best option, at least when it finally does come out globally. I'm not going to say it's going to be your best option right now, because the game is very far from a global release. You've seen some different points in this gameplay here where the game is very glitchy, very buggy. Even for somebody like Zero Care Bear, who's playing on the highest end tablets, he still has bugs where like he teleports through the floor, characters are randomly just like disappearing. It's just weird stuff happening. It looks like a haunted game basically, and you don't really know what's going on. For me, when I play this game on a Nubia Red Magic 6, which is a pretty high-end gaming device, but it's not the top-of-the-line device, the game runs rough, okay? And it's obviously heavily to do because of the ping, but, you know, still, the game takes a long time to render in buildings and the map and stuff like that. Sorry, I didn't even know what I was talking about there, but, like, it takes a long time to render in stuff like that, and the game just looks like it's in a very beta state on anything less than a top-of-the-line gaming device. Now, I fully expect when global release does come out, the game is going to get a lot better, but that is something to note. Right now, in early March 2023, at the time that I am recording this video, on March 7th, the game is not very good for anything less than a top-of-the-line device. I would maybe give it, like, you know, a 6 or a 7 out of 10. If you're playing it on an iPad, yeah, you know, probably like an 8, 8.5, something like that, but, yeah, the game definitely has a long ways to go, and I'm here for it. I'm here for the long haul. I want to see how well this game is going to actually turn out, and hopefully, in the coming months, Warzone Mobile is going to get a lot better. But now, we are in fake Warzone Mobile. Hopefully, you were able to sit through the first, like, half of the video there, looking at some Warzone Mobile gameplay. I think Zero Care Bear very much contributed to a lot of the people listening and sticking with the gameplay because, well, my gameplay is nothing to write home about, let's just say that. Now, this doesn't look like it would be a very impressive game at all. It looks like some weird Chinese game, but when I load into a map, just you wait and see just how good this game looks. Oh my god, okay? Really, the shining aspects to this little simulator game that this guy has made is the weapon designs. First off, you have the tactical sprint. You literally have the tactical sprint, just like in Warzone. So, I mean, that's something there. If this game can have tactical sprint, any game can have tactical sprint. I think that's pretty much a must-have in many games. It just makes your game feel like you're running so much faster. It's nice. But look at this. Look at the weapons. They sound so good. Reload animation, super nice and crisp. The weapon, it almost looks like those YouTube videos when you have like RTX graphics turned on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're all shiny, reflective. Look at that revolver animation. I mean, the inspection is so freaking cool. Inspecting how many bullets are in the chamber. And then you can turn on burst fire mode. Oh, yeah. Reload that gun. Oh, yeah. It's the M4, right? I'm pretty sure it's the M4. There's that beautiful inspection. And I gotta say, for this game, you know, one thing that it has beat over Warzone Mobile is these particular weapons. The weapon design is a lot crisper and sharper, and it just looks more like a PC game, okay? Everything else sucks, don't get me wrong. Like, this whole thing that you're seeing in the background, what the heck is going on? No idea. There's just random Chinese posters everywhere. That part of it sucks. Obviously, Warzone Mobile massively has it beat because Warzone Mobile is actually a proper game. That's nice. I just fell out of the map. That's beautiful. But, like, this game at least has one thing going for it, and it's the weapon design. And I think this is really cool because Activision should probably see something like this and maybe be pushed to actually make a game better than Warzone Mobile, you know? They probably think they have it easy because they have all the copyrights to Call of Duty. Nobody else can make a Call of Duty game. Nobody else is going to make a game that could even compete with Call of Duty pretty much. But if this Chinese guy, for instance, can put on some sort of server and have some sort of primitive multiplayer aspect, and enough people leave Call of Duty to play this guy's game, then I mean, what the heck? Activision is going to start to freak out. It's some guy in China, which is going to make it impossible for them to do anything about it. So they're going to have to make Warzone Mobile and Call of Duty Mobile way better, you know? So people will actually go back to their game. And I think this game will push them to make their game a lot better. Obviously, if the developer of this game does anything more. If the developer of this game just kind of leaves it at what we're seeing right here, then I think Warzone Mobile is pretty much going to stay on the same track. I doubt the developers of Warzone Mobile have even heard of this game, to be honest. I don't know, man. I mean, they know a lot of stuff, more than you would think, but I feel like this might have actually slipped under a lot of their radar. So, I don't really know. We're just running through this little makeshift tutorial level right here. Reload your gun. And unfortunately, there's a lot of other things that this game does not have very much going for it. I don't believe you can customize your HUD. You might be able to. I just forgot since the last time I made a video on this game. Where's the door? Oh, the door's over here. How is that supposed to look like a door? You know, that doesn't even look like a door. Whatever. It's just some fan-made game from China, so I'm not expecting too much. But I guess that is one thing that this game does not have going for it. You cannot customize your HUD. Your sensitivity, I believe, also cannot be customized, so that is one thing to note. It's kind of tough to play this right now. I feel like I'm playing any mobile game ever with the default controls. It literally is the default controls, and I don't know why developers put it so you literally just have all of your buttons jammed at the very bottom of your screen. And I would like to show you all the other map that this guy recently added about a month ago in his last update for the game. Actually, no. I do believe there's another update that the guy added to this game that I didn't do a video on. I didn't think it was worth making an entire video on, just because all the update added was just zombies. And don't get me wrong, the zombies were pretty cool. They had a nice, like, death animation, basically. They had this ragdoll effect and they fell down. But this is another nice-looking map here. Just imagine if Warzone Mobile had graphics as good-looking as this. I mean, literally, this is better-looking graphics than Warzone Mobile. So what the heck is Activision doing? I don't know. Now, maybe this is the whole optimization issue. That could be, like, a big reason why Warzone Mobile does not look like this. I don't know. Maybe if you make a full-scale Battle Royale map version of what you're seeing right here, it's going to be impossible to run. I don't really know. But, like, these types of graphics, if they're on a map this big, it's decent enough size. What, like Kill House, for instance, is like 4 times the size of this. I think it could run pretty good. They could probably make a Modern Warfare mobile. Like, not just a Warzone mobile, just focused on Battle Royale, but like, you know, all the regular multiplayer maps that you would have in a Modern Warfare game. I should also mention, while we're here, there are a couple of different social media posts by the guy that created this. You can see his YouTube right here. You can see his whatever that is. You can see his TikTok, might be worth scanning, and then his link to, I don't know what that is, honestly, but hey, it's his social media pages, and maybe he's going to post future updates about new updates for this game. I don't really know, but it's just cool. This is fake Warzone Mobile, and it's actually way better than you might have expected. I hope the real developers of the real Warzone Mobile take a look at this, and they see just how far mobile gaming has come, how any random developer can make a game look this good and port it to mobile devices and actually have it run on a Red Magic 6. Because I have news for you. Even though the graphics look this good, this game runs better on my phone than Warzone Mobile. And yet it looks better than Warzone Mobile. So what the heck is Activision doing? I don't know. They got to get their whole optimization team in gear because, I mean, come on, man. You should make Warzone Mobile with the graphics that it has pretty much optimized on most types of devices. I don't really know, but I'm basically rambling at this point in time. I think you guys get the idea of Warzone versus fake Warzone Mobile. Big shout out to Zero Care Bear for providing some of the gameplay that was used in this video for the real Warzone Mobile. And if you would like to download this game, this fake Warzone Mobile that you're seeing right here, then the download link will be down below in the description. Just note that the download is only for Android devices, and it is all in Chinese, so you're going to have to navigate around the menu, and it might take you a little bit before you can do that. But yeah, hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please take a second and leave a like and subscribe down below for more videos just like this. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you all in the next episode.